Okay, let's start then. Today we wanted to share with you live. Of course, I'm not expecting too many people to show up. I know from other YouTubers, first time you stream, if you get 1-2 people, that's good enough. So I apologize for the quality of the camera. I now know that I have to switch it for another one. But today it's a special day because we've received a couple of days ago a big shipment from one of our more distinct suppliers. And so because of that, we've got some interesting out of ordinary books, some of them out of print. So we can start by looking at this one. You can barely see it, I know, but it's X Factor, Genesis and Apocalypse, the Epic Collection, Volume 1. Okay, so Jean Grey is found alive, and with a little help from the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, she reunites with the rest of Xavier's original class to form X Factor. So the very beginnings of the X Factor. So as you can see, very classic type of drawing. That's what you'd expect from this. After all, this is volume 1 of an epic collection. So you're getting classic stuff. For you old readers, these are little treasures. These are mainly for collectors. The next one is also in the same category. So it's also an epic collection, not that easy to find. So we're talking about The Avengers Under Siege by Stern, Fingeroth, Engelhardt, Sean Buscema, Steve Ditko. So as you see, Steve Ditko, this is volume 16. Okay, so it ranges from years 86 to 87, 1986, 1987, of course. I don't expect someone to see this video on 2086 or 2087. It will be long gone by then, I suppose. So as you can see, once again, these are hard to get books, at least at reasonable prices. Not saying that they're impossible to get, but yeah, not sometimes not. The prices are not, pleasant. So another epic collection we've got here. This won't be the last, but now we can switch on to Daredevil's complete collection. And this features Brubaker, Lark, and Azaceta. So Daredevil Without Fear. This is volume 2, but we've got volume 1, 2. This is a bit more contemporary. So we've got Brubaker. Brubaker hasn't been writing for Marvel for that much time. Now he's not doing anything, but doing his own thing. With Sean Phillips mostly, right? Those two guys really stand up. So this is the complete collection, volume 2. Also not very easy to find. Probably you won't find it on retailers. I'm not sure about that. Then to complete our, there's too much light effects here. To complete to reinforce our trade paperback collection of East of West, though we have the yearbook 1 in stock and intend to get the other yearbook 1, 2, and 3. I meant not yearbook 1, yearbook 2 and 3. But I get it that they are quite expensive, so we want to have this alternative for you. We want to follow the series bit by bit, spending money at a lower rate. So this is by Jonathan Hickman, if you don't know, and Dragora is the main artist, at least for almost, if not all, of the volumes. Then, okay, here comes another epic collection, another oldie. Daredevil, The Man Without Fear by Stan Lee, Wood, and Romita Sr. So this is volume 1. It dates back to 64 and 66. So this is really almost the beginning of Daredevil, if not the beginning. Okay, we got Namor there. He was quite a thing at that time. Was one of the first Marvel characters, right? Along with the Human Torch that went through phases where he was a kind of a robot, and only then did he become human, and then he was incorporated into the Fantastic Four and got his final shape and powers and whatever. So, Volume 1, Daredevil, Epic Collection, The Man Without Fear. Another one that you might not be able to find that easily. So let's get on with another set of books. And let's go for more less rare things. So this is nothing but rare. This is Volume 2 of Rat Queens. As you know, you might have seen our video on Rat Queens Volume 1, Sword and Sorcery. I was very impressed with the artwork. It's a sword and sorcery kind of history, but it's really well paced, really interesting, and the drawings are really top notch. The art is top notch. So we've got the deluxe edition in the pocket. There are at least 2 deluxe editions now. One of them is easier to find at good prices. The other one isn't that affordable. So next, something new for the shop. For me personally, Head Loper and the Island of a Plague or of Beasts. So Head Loper is not a very thin book as it might seem. I thought it was thinner. So it's by Andrew McLean and Mike Spicer. Let me just read what some people say about it, namely Rick Remender. Head Loper is a shining work of atmosphere and adventure with some of the best storytelling and pacing in comics. Big savage fun. Andrew McLean is tops. Don't miss it. That's by Rick Remender. So let's take a look at the art inside. It's unique. It has got some personality. I like it. It's cartoonish. Very straight lines. Clean, very clean. The colors seem a little bit digital. This is definitely digital coloring. That's the worst of it. At least I don't really appreciate digital coloring. I like things by hand. And then next on the list, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Return of the Sinister Six. This is also found on eBay and things like that, but maybe not at a very affordable price. Though it's not one of those really, really difficult ones. But yeah, so this is volume 21 from the Epic Collection of Spider-Man. It dates from 91 to 92. So Dr. Octopus is putting the band back together, and the band is every major Spider-Man rival: Mysterio, the Green Goblin or Hobgoblin, the Sandman, the Vulture, and of course Dr. Octopus itself and Electro. Let us take a look at the art. The paper is a little bit different from the other epics. It's more porous. Yeah. Here's our Spidey getting into trouble. There's Venom. And She-Hulk. Okay, you get the drill. So, Return of the Sinister Six. The villains are getting back together to make Spidey's life miserable. Next up, Postal. Man, you can't even read the letters. Jesus. This is Postal Volume 4. Like East of West, we've got Postal, the complete collection, a beautiful book with all the series, but we've been collecting the trade papers also. For you might want to read it piece by piece, and if you're not reading it, you don't know what you're missing. This is one of my favorite series at the moment, let's call it modern series, because it has ended, though there's a spin-off, let's say, also that happens in the same village. Now, what we have here? Okay, this is a complement to Checkmate by Greg Rucka, book 1 that we already have in stock. Now we've got book 2. We did a review on book 1, so go and check it if you want. Book 1 was very good. I hope this one is as good as it, or even better. I see that it stars more DC. It seems to star more DC superheroes along with the team. Maybe there's more dynamics between the. Yeah, maybe it was a coincidence. Yeah, but there's Superman again. Yeah, quite keen on reading this one. This one, I think it's not easy to find too. Then another one that we're meaning to get deluxe editions, but for now we just got the trade papers. We were missing number 2. Now I think we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in stock. This is by Brian K. Vaughan, the same guy that brought you Y the Last Man and of course Saga, the ongoing Saga. And to be honest, I haven't read a single issue of Paper Girls. I've still lacked the time and availability to read it because I have so much on my hand to read. And now, following, we've got Daredevil, Man Without Fear, the complete collection by Ed Brubaker, Volume 1. You just saw Volume 2 a few moments ago. So this makes it the complete story. I really dig these illustrations. Top notch, very noir, but with lots of detail. Love it. Beautiful book. And it's Brubaker writing it. That alone is enough to entice my curiosity. So another epic collection, this time Silver Surfer, Freedom, Stan Lee, Englehart, David Barnes, Rogers, Staten, John Buscema, and this is volume 3. So it ranges 10 years. Well, that's a lot of time. They didn't write much on Silver Surfer between those years, it seems. So 1980 to 1990. We see Galactus there, of course. If we're talking Silver Surfer, we're talking Galactus because he's been his herald, or has been his main herald throughout the times. So very classic, like you would expect. If you see Stan Lee on a book, you know it's a classic, right? So for you old new readers, here's some little treasure. The Adventures of Silver Surfer during 1980 and 1990. Yeah, that's it. So let's get on to another batch. Yeah, there's still some books missing. Next up in line, another epic. Okay, now The Punisher, Capital Punishment, Abnett, Lanning, Chichester, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Braithwaite, Stroman. So this is quite a thick epic collection. This is volume 7 from 1992 to 1993. So they were writing a lot of Punisher in those times. So let's take a look. Yeah, it still looks classic, but it's not those really, let's call it hardcore old books. It has a touch of modernity already, right? It's not the golden age. Yeah, taking a beating here. Yeah, you gotta hit and take. It's always like that. So The Punisher Epic Collection, Volume 7, Capital Punishment. Okay, this is probably out of the main retailers too. Not sure. It's so many books that I sometimes lose count to what is still published and available in the editors and what is not. So this is another one that you can find on eBay, still relatively easy to find, but not always, mostly coming from the US, so they kind of get a bit expensive. So this is Epic Collection by The Amazing Spider-Man, Great Responsibility. So Steve Ditko and Stan Lee. These are the younger years of Spider-Man. This is volume 2, so it's 1964 to 1966. This has been almost, I wasn't even born by this time. Incredible. But I've read some of these stories in my youth. Still, I was a big Spider-Man fan in my 12, 14, 15, something like that. I almost only read Spider-Man. I knew other heroes because the Spider-Man books had other characters with other stories, so that's the only way I got to know other stuff and got interested into other stuff and started buying other titles from Marvel. So The Amazing Spider-Man, Great Responsibility. And next, another epic collection. Yeah, we went strong on epic collections. This is volume 22 for Hulk, Return of the Maestro, and it's an exclamation. And yeah, so 1995 to 1996. Major Matt Talbot, nephew of the Hulk's old foe Glenn, has set his sights on capturing the Jade Giant. Someone is trying to capture the Hulk. And with Hulkbusters and the Ringmaster on his side, he might just succeed. Let's hope not. So with a great cover here. Too bad the camera sucks on colors. Otherwise, you'd see it in its magnificence. So this is, yeah, very good illustrations. Modern stuff. It's not one of those first collections of the Hulk. Okay, let's just leaf through a little bit more. The X-Men were there. Okay, this is a relatively thick epic collection too, just like the Punishers, maybe a little slimmer. Another epic collection by the X Mutants. This is X Factor, all new, all different X Factor. Nichesa, Peter David, Stroman, John Quesada. I was going to say John, but I'm not sure Quesada, what his first name is. No, I can't remember. So this is volume 7, 1991 to 1992. A new team is forged. X Factor, the beginnings of the X Factor movement. This is more candy for old readers and collectors. Not saying that this is not for everyone, okay? Just that the old readers will appreciate it better because they were on their peak when these came out. They were reading these things avidly, so they bring up very, very good memories. So I think we're through with the epic collections. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think so. So another postal volume. This is volume 6, and this is this is the last one. This is volume 5. Oh, the cover is very similar to volume 9 or 10. So this is, like I said, to almost complete the sequence of trade paperbacks for postal. Once again, if you just saw it now, great series, don't miss out on it. If you like mystery, murder, if you like good books, you'll like it. Basically, that's it. Everything is good, characters and etc. Hellboy, Omnibus, the complete short stories, volume 2. So we were just short of this little fella to get all the Hellboy Omnibus in stock. We already had the complete short stories volume 1. Now we have volume 2. Some new Hellboy things are coming out now. Maybe they'll translate into new Omnibus, but for now, we've got you covered. We've got all of them. Let me leaf through slowly because the frame rate sucks with this camera. I'm not going to say which camera it is, but I probably should, so no one buys it too. I guess it's okay for streaming your face if you are doing a Skype call or something like that, but definitely not for this. Yeah, Hellboy, go. Who doesn't like Hellboy? Yeah. So this is the last volume, I think, but it's only 7. Thought it was 9. Okay, I might be wrong. So postal, and yes, there was another epic collection, and it's Silver Surfer again. It's Silver Surfer and the Infinity Gauntlet. Mars, Kennedy, Lim, Curtis, Smith, Rennie. So this is Epic Collection Volume 7, so not as early as the other one we saw, which went from 80 to 90. This goes from 91 to 92. It seems that they produced a lot more stuff with the Silver Surfer on after the 90s. It's good to know. So let's take a peek. Still old school illustrations. If you compare it to the Punisher at the same time, the Punisher looked more modern. It was already trending to the kind of illustrations that we see today. But I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. This is good, classic illustration. panels are too tight, too organized nowadays. Authors play a little bit more with the panels, but that's evolution. It's different, doesn't make it better. And that's it. That's the last. Let me just look around me. Yeah, that's the last book I had to show. So let me put all the epics here. So to recapitulate, to review or whatever. Epic Collection: Silver Surfer, The Infinity Gauntlet, Silver Surfer, Freedom, The Amazing Spider-Man, Great Responsibility. From Daredevil, we got The Man Without Fear, and also the complete collection from Ed Brubaker, Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. And let me just get the other ones. So another epic collection by the Avengers, Under Siege, X Factor, Genesis, and Apocalypse. X Factor, all new, all different X Factor. So these two almost go together, but they're separated by some years. Though if you read the summary, it almost looks like they both witnessed the birth of the X Factor team. The Incredible Hulk, Ghosts of the Future, Epic Collection. The Punisher, Capital Punishment. This is a very sought out book. And let me see if there's... No, it's not all of them. We've got Spidey, another one from Spidey. The Return of the Sinister Six, a classic. And yeah, now it makes all the epics. So I think that's it. It's getting long, the video, and we've got... Sorry, but we've got no more tons of epic collections to show. So I hope you find some interesting books here, probably some that you are looking for and waiting for the right price to buy it. Maybe now it's the time. Check out our prices for these books. I've uploaded them accidentally before presenting them, so you might have seen them there, but I believe they're not available for ordering. Now I'm going to take care of the store and make sure that all of these can be purchased and report as in stock. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Not live, but whatever. You can see it afterwards. And we'll probably do more of these things in the future if I find a better camera until then. Otherwise, yeah, kind of sucks. I don't like showing beautiful books with such dim colors. Yeah, sorry about that. So until then, stay safe, stay well. Visit us at Deviant.fun.biz, Facebook, Instagram, and of course this channel, this YouTube channel, where you can find tons and tons of reviews, live-throughs, and everything we put out, we film and put out. So thank you for watching whenever you watch it. And until next time, stay safe, stay well. Bye-bye. Ending stream.